She said, I need a verbal yes. I said, miss, I got questions. She said, what are your questions? I said, well, you know, if something happens, she said, well, any questions you have can be answered on the back of the pamphlet. I said, well, how you know I can read? You gonna leave everybody's life on this plane up to me? I'm an auditory learner. I need you to talk to me. That's how I learn. She said, we don't have time. I said, we delayed. You got a couple of seconds. She take 2 minutes. She explains it to us very quickly. She says, any additional information can be found on the back of the pamphlet. Are we good? I said, I have a question. She said, go ahead. I said, so let's say it's an emergency and I'm in the window. When I pull the lever down and push the door out, do I hold on to the lever when I push the door out, or do I let it go and let the door go? She said, well, when you push the lever down and push the window out, you want to let the door go. If not, you could fly out with the door. I said, bitch, that's not in the pamphlet. It don't say that. It don't say that nowhere in here. We read it together. You were here. She said, well, now that we know, do you have any questions? I said, I got one more question. Just one more question. She said, go. I said, now when I pull the lever down and I push the door out, is my seatbelt on or off? She said, well, you want to keep your seatbelt on because if you cut it off, if you take it off when you do that, you could fly out with the plane. I said, it's not in the pamphlet, bitch.